Unfortunate news broke on Saturday morning. Graduate receiver Avery Davis has torn another ACL and will be out for the year. Here's the tweet from the Notre Dame football PR team. Graduate student wide receiver Avery Davis suffered an ACL injury to his right knee in practice on Friday. He previously injured the ACL on his left knee during the 2021 season, and the injury will force him to miss this fall. So, man, Tim, he was fighting to get back and healthy with that injury that he suffered last year. And the guy just can't catch a break and then suffers the knee injury to his other knee on Friday. So, Tim, just for him, first of all, it just sucks for him. I mean, such a good person, leader, captain on this football team. For him to go down again, it's very unfortunate.
Oh, exactly. Ditto to that. I mean, team captain, the leader, well-loved, well-respected players, coaches, going into his sixth season at Notre Dame. And, a guy who comes in as a quarterback, wide receiver, running back, he played DB even. I mean, he's done whatever the Notre Dame football program has asked of him. And he's delivered, for that university. So it was gut-wrenching as soon as I saw that this morning, like, wow. What a blow for him, his family, all those things coming back. But you know what? He's got the degree, and we always talk about that. And he's going to utilize that. He's going to be one of the great ambassadors, I think, moving forward for Notre Dame, wherever he lines up. And wish him all the best. It's a blow for the program in Marcus Freeman's first season.
Let's take a look at what Notre Dame now has at the wide receiver position. So 8 scholarship receivers. Now you're down to 7 with Davis out. Good news is Wilkins looks to be ready for the Ohio State game, or at least that's what the staff is targeting right now for him to be ready to go. Then you got Braden Lenzy, converted walk-on Matt Salerno, Lorenzo Styles, Deion Colzie suffered a tweak. I want to say it was the PCL. No timeline there. Marcus Freeman said in his press conference Saturday that that we're just kind of waiting and seeing on that one. So keep your fingers crossed that he's healthy for the Buckeyes game. And then Tobias Merriweather and Jaden Thomas. So yeah, Tim, it's not a loaded room. How are you feeling about the depth there right now?
Yeah, fingers crossed Wilkins could come back, give him some depth. It's going to be the young guys. Hey, young guys, Brendan Lindsay's the old man on the team now. So the rest of you guys get ready. Your time is now. It's basically that. It does, Colzie, Lindsay, the sophomores with Thomas, and then obviously Tobias there as a true freshman. You're playing. Just numbers alone, you're going to play. And I think what it's going to do is the tight ends. Who is that number 2? Does this mean, I've been reading a lot of good reports about, Eli Raridan and Holden Stays, and, even Marcus Freeman's talked about them as well. Their athleticism. Do they flex out as a boundary receiver? Or is that going to be more Michael Mayer? You and I have talked about back when they had Tyler Eifert and Tommy Reese was the quarterback. Eifert rarely put his hand in the ground. So they did that with Troy Nicholas, and Eifert was the motion boundary tight end. Is that going to be more Mayer? And that's going to be the thing is Michael Mayer going to be, Michael Mayer is up for the Bolitnikoff Award, which is, that and the Mackey. So maybe, the Bolitnikoff people saw something coming, because is Mayer just going to be in a 2-point stance all season? And I would be all for that.
Yeah. So on other Notre Dame receiver injury news, so this is what I was referring to. Ashton Pollard at Blue and Gold tweeted that Joe Wilkins is ahead of schedule and expected to be back for Ohio State. That's big news. And then this was the tweet on Deion Colzie as a PCL sprain is expected to be back soon. Now, what soon means, I guess we'll find out soon. Yeah, so again, unfortunate news, but Notre Dame does have various players at running back and tight end who can aid in those roles as a pass catcher. I think like Jabran Payne can play some slot. You talked about Holden Stays, Eli Raridan is coming off of a major knee injury himself. But I was at practice on Thursday. I thought both Raritan and Stays looked outstanding. Stays got so much bigger in just, the past several months since I've seen him last. So definitely some players they can utilize, but it's just another year of unproven pass catchers for Notre Dame at the receiver position. So that'll do it for this video. In case you missed it, Tyler Buckner named starting quarterback. Go watch that video as well on our Blue and Gold YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys. Hit that thumbs up, and we'll catch you next time.